was I supposed to know it was a bull?
There is a difference.
Yeah, I know that, but he didn't have to treat me like an idiot.
That's just his way.
Dealing with people is so bloody complicated sometimes. I wish my dad was here. He always has an answer.
Can he tell the difference between a cow and a bull?
Oh, probably. He knows a fair bit about plumbing.
Mount Thomas Station, Mount Thomas 208.
Mount Thomas 208.
We have a report of a pickpocket operating at Sandy Rivers show on the old council depot site. Can you and Jack swing by and take a look?
Yep, roger that, Mount Thomas. What sort of show are we talking about?
Oh, cowboy shows. Used to come around Swifts Creek every couple of years. Sandy's this amazing trick shooter. Oh, it's great.
A cowboy show? I'm assuming this is some sort of country thing, is it?
Oh, no, you have to see it. It's fantastic.
Yes, I gave you my trust, and now it's all turned to dust. I was crying because of your lying. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me.
You've got to be joking.
Good country-style entertainment. You'll love it.
And now, for the great old Australian bush art of whip cracking. This always takes me back to my droving days on the Darling River, where I first learnt to use one of these.
Ta-da!
Thank you, Maisie.
Going to smoke it. Thank you, Sandy. And remember, everybody, there's a standing $500 prize for anyone who can outdo Sandy's skills with the whip. Nobody's done it to date, but today could be your lucky day, eh? Come on, don't be shy. Ooh, we have a challenger. Your name, sir? A mystery contestant. Oh, step right up, don't be shy. Ooh, has whip will travel.
Got you, Sandy. Not bad at all, eh, folks?
Money.
After the show, mate. We'll
Money.
talk about
Money.
it after the show.
I give him the money.
Money.
Give him the money, Sandy.
Horse and Bentham.
Good old-fashioned country entertainment. You right?
You're having an off day, Sam.
Must be, Tom. You know me, never beaten.
Look, this man won fair and square.
Well, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
How did you go with the pickpocket?
No luck, unfortunately.
All right, you take care of this gentleman. Sandy, you come with me.
He say $500.
Okay, mate, just come through here. We'll talk about it.
Would you like the services of a translator? You understood what Mr. Rivers said when he announced the whip cracking contest?
So you understand what we mean when we ask you for your name? Sir, listen, if you don't help us, we can't help you.
Maybe he's scared to give his name.
So, Joe, what do you want me to do? OK, sir, you say that Mr. Rivers owes you some money, yes? OK, now, if you want that money, you might have to sue him for it.
Sue?
Go to court.
But he cheated me. You could charge him with assault.
You're looking at a man who went 3 rounds with Dave Sands in Jimmy Sharman's boxing
Those
tent.
days are long ago and far away, Sandy.
Now, there was a bloke who could punch. Should have been world champ.
Yeah, that's what my dad always used to say.
Yeah, well, what I mean is, I'd look a real gig if I charged this fella.
As long as you realise he could be charging you.
Why, where?
Well, if that contest was fair and square, obtained financial advantage by deception.
Look, I don't know where this bloke learned his whip work, but he made me look a real amateur. I'd gladly give him the $500 if I had it.
All right, I'll have a word with him, see if we can work something out. But you better take this seriously. If he wants to press charges, I'll have to. Mr. Rivers here is prepared to drop the assault charge and give you an IOU for $500 if you're prepared to drop the charge of deception.
I get money?
As soon as I've got it, mate.
It's fair.
Cross my heart, spit my death. Of course, if I'd been ready for him, I never would have lost, but enough said.
I win?
No one's disputing that.
Okay.
Boss, can I have a word? I just don't think your mate should have got his hopes up like that. I mean, we should have charged him or something.
The charge is a line call. This should have been a civil matter in the first place, which is precisely what it is now.
But, boss, I mean, the guy looks like things are pretty tough, and he's obviously had bad experiences with authority in the past. Did you see how nervous he was when he came in here confronted with uniforms en masse?
Did you find out any information about him?
No name, address, nothing. Maybe we should check around a bit.
Well, while you're checking, check with neighbouring towns, see if he's been in any trouble.
OK.
Parish. While we should do everything we can to help this bloke, collecting strays is never a good idea, all right?
Yes, boss. Jack, let's get on to some of the institutions and shelters in the area, see if we can find out some more about a mysterious friend.
Righto.
Could do with something to eat, too.
Oh, Joe, he's gone.
Well, what do you mean he's gone?
He and Sandy Rivers took off after they came to their arrangement.
We don't know anything about him. I mean, he could be in trouble or something.
Joe, we had no reason to hold the guy. Fair go. St Thomas Police Acting Sergeant Stewart speaking.
Oh, it probably wouldn't hurt to check up on him this week. Good idea. Let's start with the institutions and get on to missing persons, eh?
Thanks. Another pickpocket reported. Some woman had her purse lifted from down Sandy's show, didn't realise till she got home.
I'll take it.
that.
Oh, great, thanks.
All right, we'll together.
Hey, Joe, listen, there's no reason to assume that this guy needs our help.
Yeah, I know, it's just a hunch.
Well, can I help?
Could take the institution.
OK.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, I'm thinking moving, you know, getting somewhere more permanent.
Out of the pub?
Well, I can't live there for the rest of my life.
G'day, compo.
G'day, PJ. How they hanging, mate?
Fine, thanks very much for asking. How's things?
Yeah, can't complain, can't complain.
Not working on any projects at the moment, mate?
Hey, you know me, PJ. Straight as a die always.
Oh, yes, I know you, mate.
Oh, Joe, your dad rang earlier.
Oh, cool, I'll ring him back now.
No, he's got a meeting or something to go to. He said he'd try and get you tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just really want to speak to him, that's all.
So how's your house hunting going? You still want to move away from all this?
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know. It'd be kind of good to have, you know, my own place, or at least something part mine. What?
Anybody home?
Hey, Tommy.
Fancy a wee dram?
You're a bit young for the hard stuff, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, you'd better come inside with the grown-ups.
Oh, g'day, Tom.
Daisy, how are you?
Good to see you, mate. Oh, come on in. Park the body down there.
So, what do we drink to?
The long and winding road.
So where does it end, this road of yours?
Has no end. Goes on forever. Doesn't it, love?
Yeah, goes on forever.
How many years has it been?
Not enough.
All our lives, we were born showies.
Anyway, Tom, to what do we owe the pleasure? You worried we're going to call on someone else to help us out on stage?
Oh, no, I know you wouldn't deprive me of the highlight of my year.
He's probably here about locking up a silly old coot who's made another bet he can't afford to pay.
I told you, woman, I'll make good.
500 flaming bucks.
I'm sure that's not what Tom's here about, is it, mate?
Oh, actually, it is a little. I'm a bit worried about the pair of you. I mean, how are you going to pay that bet?
Oh, look, he'll get his money, Tom. Collectors are paying good bucks these days for old posters, and Sandy's gun collection is worth a fair bit. Look, Even if the takings don't pick up, we can manage.
Not the guns, woman. That old Winchester was the first one I owned. Shot a fag straight out of the Premier's mouth at the 56 Royal Melbourne. And big as the Olympics I was then.
Yeah, well, look, I better be going before you get any bigger.
The first drink was for asking the hard questions. Let the second be for old times.
Old times. And the road that never ends.
Okay. There was somebody reporting an illegal camper up near the reservoir.
Well, it's hardly earth-shattering, but you might as well check it out with Parrish while you're out.
That was a hospital. Maisie Rivers has just brought her husband in. He was bashed during the night.
Whack. Got me from behind. Probably a couple of them. One couldn't have took me even now.
Did the assailant speak? I mean, did you recognise a voice?
No, didn't say nothing.
So, Mr. Rivers, you stepped out of the caravan to urinate and one or several people attacked you, but you have no idea who he or they were?
Great unsolved mystery, eh?
Mrs. Rivers, did you see or hear anything?
No, not a thing.
Right. That just seems a little strange. Surely the caravan can't be that soundproof.
Well, I'm sorry, girlie, but that's how it was. Now, thanks for dropping in, but why don't we just say goodbye and leave it at that, eh?
So you don't want this investigated?
You heard what he said, dear. Let him be. He needs the rest.
All right, then. Well, we're going to need a statement of no complaint, then. But I can come back later if you're not feeling up to it. Thank you.
It's as plain as day that this whole area is out of bounds.
Please. No trouble. Go away.
I'm sorry, it's not as easy as that. Do you realise you can't camp here?
He's got to live somewhere, Jack.
Look, the town water supply's just over there. Listen, mate, you're gonna have to go. You have to pack up and clear off. Adam Janos, is that your name?
Janos.
Well, Mr. Janos, you're gonna have to leave.
You understand? You can't live like this.
Can. I eat animal.
He's eating the native animals. Great. You can't eat them.
Yes, I can. And bird.
What bird? He's eating the kookaburras. Can you believe it? You can't eat them. They're protected. It's an offence.
Offence? No. I take from no one. No steal. No offence. No steal. No.
Calm down. It's okay. I think this might be a bit more than an illegal camping situation. What's to say he wasn't the guy that bashed Sandy last night?
We better take him in. Mr. Janos, where were you last night between 10 and 1?
Home.
Here at the tent?
Yes. Go now. No trouble.
I think you're going to have to come with us.
No. It's my home. I no go.
Mr. Janos, you're going to have to come with us to the...
I ran. I scared.
Scared of me?
Scared of police. In Hungary, very bad.
But you can't live on that land. It's not allowed. And you can't live on wild animals.
When I'm boy, me, my family, we travel. We eat all things.
Terrific.
Hang on, I think... Are you trying to say you're a gypsy? Is that right? You're a gypsy?
Cigány. Gypsy, right.
Mr. Janos, did anyone see you at your camp last night?
Possum.
Any people?
No.
His name's Adam Janos. He's a Hungarian gypsy.
Gypsy?
Yeah, they're a very ancient people.
So am I, Parrish. I'm growing more ancient by the second. Did he have an alibi for Sandy's bashing?
No, but he said he was at his tent. Look, he really looks like he could use a good feed.
He's been living pretty rough out there, boss.
As far as we can make out, he's been trapping his own food.
You're joking.
Mostly possum and kookaburra. And I wouldn't want to be the koala bear that he got his hands on.
He's really scared.
There is a big flashing sign in my head that says illegal immigrant. Why don't you run a check?
Okay. They've never heard of him, but they said they'll get back to us.
You should have heard of him. He should be on record.
Well, what's the answer, PJ? We just deport him.
Hey, Joe. I'm a wog, in case you hadn't noticed. I'm the one at school that had sandwiches that smelled a bit funny, so I'm not anti-migrant, but there's a system.
And you'd agree with that?
Well, not necessarily, but we do have to work within the framework. That's our job.
That's not what I heard about you. Come on, he needs our help.
OK, well, let's find him somewhere to stay.
Is there anyone we can call for you? Wife, Parents, children? You don't have any relatives here? Me neither. Guess we're a couple of loners, huh? My dad and mum are in Melbourne. Do you know Melbourne?
Melbourne, igen, yes.
Are you from there?
Near.
Would you like to go back?
No.
Must get lonely sometimes, eh?
Sometime.
Me too. You want another one?
Good hand. You have long line to life.
Oh, that's good, right?
Good. Very good. A nice man. Tall, dark. Very nice man.
Oh. So this guy, do I already know him?
We have the gypsy fellow here. He has no alibi for the time of Sandy's bashing. If he's been intimidating you...
No, it wasn't him.
What makes you so sure?
Why would he want to bash me?
We took the IOU. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Is there something you'd like to tell us about this incident?
Mrs. Rivers?
She won't tell you, girlie, out of respect for me. She won't put the word around that a bloke who once went 3 rounds with Dave Sands got beaten up by his missus.
Oh, you silly old fool.
It was you.
After you left last night, Tom, we took a good bite of that bottle you brought. Then we got to arguing about finances. One thing led to another.
I feel so ashamed chucking all those things at you, Possum.
Yeah, it's all right, Petal. Very passionate woman, my Maisie. Very passionate.
All the refuges are full. Here, St David's, everywhere.
What, nobody's got a place?
Nothing, not one.
Well, maybe you could stay in the police residence. I mean, that is what it's for.
No, it's not, Joe. That's for me to live in.
Well, it's just for one night.
The answer is no, Parrish.
But why?
Because I say so, that's why. Now, see if you can find him a legal spot in one of the caravan parks. At least we'll know where he is when immigration turns up.
But, boss, I mean...
No buts, Parrish. That's all we can do.
I'm full up. Sorry. No, maybe he can bunk in with you.
No offence, but he smells like a wet chook shed.
That's just for one night. I mean, we can't send him back to that Hessian bag thing. Let's just give him a warm bed and a decent meal for one night.
Why are you so keen on helping this guy?
I don't know, he's so... alone. All right, look, you can have my room.
Where are you going to sleep?
I don't know, in your room.
Where am I going to sleep?
Well, in your room.
Okay, on the other hand, I'd hate to see the poor coot have to sleep out in the street.
So, hungry? Guess so.
Well, looks like Joe's going to take your bleeding heart medal, Ben.
Well, better her carrying that mantle than any of you heartless monsters.
Boss, you're the idiot that holds the balloon, is that right?
I'm the idiot that holds the balloon and then he shoots it out with a blindfold.
But not really blind.
Oh, you have little faith.
Oh, this I've got to say.
I mean, you've got an audience here.
It's all rigged, that stuff, anyway.
Where's Jack and Joe? We've got to give him a drink.
He's a sharp. So, have you found a DOS for our mysterious friend?
Yep. Richmond, are you a Richmond supporter?
If I'd known you'd back for Essendon, I never would have agreed.
I'm not biased. Dad reckons it's unethical to use even Richmond supporters in medical
Oh,
experiments.
that's nice of him.
You getting in?
What?
Bed. You can't sleep in the chair.
You sure?
Of course. I'm not going to kick you out of your own bed. Besides, I don't bite.
Well, maybe I do.
You're about as likely to bite me as a teddy bear. Now get in.
Big day.
You're a good guy, Stretch.
Stretch?
Yeah. I reckon we're going to be good mates, don't you?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Depends if you keep calling me Stretch, though.
Yeah. Anyway, good night.
Right.
Jack,
Yeah?
the light's still on. Do you want to grab it?
Yeah, I'll get it. It's chilly.
Jack,
Yeah?
I meant that today when I said thank you. You know, Adam Yarnos all alone in a strange town.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. But you came through, you know. It shows sensitivity.
Oh, just as long as you don't tell the others.
Jack! Jack, can you come out for a minute?
Yeah.
Jack!
Hang on!
Jack!
Chris, hi.
Sorry.
He had nowhere to just
I let him in my room
and Joe didn't have
I
anywhere to
didn't-
sleep either.
So you thought you'd do a bit of subletting on my behalf?
It was just for one night.
I thought you'd been murdered in your bed.
Sorry.
I can't believe how naive the pair of you are. You left yourselves and Chris in a potentially vulnerable situation. What if he just pocketed the contents of the room and shot through?
Well, I don't think he would have.
Well, I'm glad you're such a good judge of character, Parrish. I appreciate you coming clean with this information yourselves, but I think when you go and pick up the lunches, another apology's in order, don't you?
Yes, boss.
Good, go and do it.
You understand double or quits?
Look, we won't be using the money from Sandy Rivers. We'll be using the
Oi,
bookies' money.
you lot.
Everyone will be expecting you to win, but we'll know.
I hope you're not using my pub to conduct illegal business, gents, because you could find yourselves getting very thirsty.
Wouldn't dream of it, Chrissy.
Good-o.
Look, Chris, I'm really sorry about this morning.
It's all right. Just don't give me another fright like that. I'd keep an eye on your mate if I were you. Seems to be getting into bad company.
Right. Adam, I'd watch hanging out with these guys. That could get you into trouble.
What trouble?
Don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
Hey, Adam, when you're finished here, come outside for a little chat. Unless your evil's got you on a leash.
Adam, you should be careful around there.
What it mean? Bet money and to lose?
No, you can't bet in here. It's against the law.
No. Other people bet. I lose?
Oh, no. If other people are betting, you can't lose.
Oh, thank you. You're good for me.
Yes, good for you.
You help me.
Yes.
Let me be good for you.
Hang on.
You're very nice lady.
Yes, I'm just trying to help you.
You help, yes. I sleep with your bed.
Listen, Adam, look, I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. Look, it's probably better if you just go. Please, just leave. You all right? Yeah. I don't know, I've probably just put my foot in it again.
There's probably something you should know about the conversation he was having.
And now for the great Australian bush art of whip cracking. This always takes me back to my...
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on duty?
Oh, we're undercover, boss, because of those pickpockets.
Boss.
Parrish, what are you doing here? For God's sake, who's looking after the station?
Jack's there. Look, I think Compo and Stafford have got an illegal book running on this, and they've managed to talk Adam into throwing competition.
Step right up, ladies, or gents, or whoever feels like having a go. Come on! No, not you, sir. You've had your turn. Just sit down. Thank you. Kindly.
Hey,
sit
you
down.
never heard of double or quits, Maisie. He's only trying to make Sandy get even, that's all.
Oh, he's a ring-in.
Past it, are you, Sandy? Ready to turn it in, are you?
That's enough out of you, Sonny. Any more cheek and I'll send you packing.
You'll be the one who's packing, Sandy. Packing death, mate.
All right, come on up here, mate. Come on.
Sandy!
You stay out of it, woman. There you go, folks. There's your mug lair hero for you. Can't take it when the pressure's on, eh, Sonny? Have another go. Go on. We knew you liked him so much the first time that we thought we'd bring him back for another shot.
Money.
We'll talk about it
Money.
later.
Give me a big hand, ladies. Give me money.
Come and get me
money.
What's Sandy going to do now? He's down $1,000.
And after our peace to resistance, and we need a volunteer. Thank you very much. Ah, here's our Australian young man. Oh, well, thank you, sir. He's a brave man. Not many would do what you're about to do, so would you hold that balloon, please?
Nice and steady, is he, Maisie?
Yes, he's steady, 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 Sandy.
Wait a minute.
Now, wait. No, he shot me! The silly old bastard shot me!
Oh, God.
Just a spur of the moment thing. All the fun of the fair, you know how it is.
Well, it looked to me like you were trying to get away from your rather large friend.
Stacker? Oh, no. We go way back, Stacker and me. Great mates.
Funny that it seemed like you were trying to avoid him after Mr. Adam won the whip cracking contest.
No. You got it all wrong, you see. They asked for volunteers, so I stepped up, as you do. And then the silly old bugger shot me. All I can say is he better have insurance.
So you're contemplating action for damages then?
Bloody oath I am.
So this would be like payday for you, compo.
I hardly think being shot is like payday, Mr. Hasham.
Well, thanks very much for your time, Mr. Hayes. We'll see you later.
No. Sorry, mate. Not allowed visitors. The police here will show you out.
We don't need a disturbance here, Stacker.
Yeah, but I've got somewhere special to put these.
If Stacker can't get his revenge on Compo, he could well go after our Hungarian friend. I mean, he's the one that cost him all that money.
All right, Parrish, why don't you go and check him out, make sure he's safe?
So what, Stacker's after Compo because he owes him money. And Compo escapes by volunteering to be in Sandy's show.
And got himself shot.
That's the bit I find hard to believe.
Well, we all saw it.
No, Lawson's right. Sandy is a crack shot. Now, if there was the slightest danger of him missing, do you think he'd risk getting me up there?
Well, he just lost $1,000. That's enough to put anyone off their aim.
Maybe he didn't miss.
What, you saying he got shot deliberately?
Well, a little movement in the hand, it wouldn't be much. Compo was probably tempted, thought he'd make some extra dough.
Sounds like a little too much pain and suffering for him, Mr. Hayes.
A nice clean bullet wound, it's a lot better than the pain and suffering Stacker's gone on.
Thomas Police Senior Constable Doyle speaking.
Mr. Rivers, how can we help?
You've got those licences Tom wanted to see?
Oh, sure, fair enough. Come straight
I will
through.
do. Bye-bye. Firearms licence is in order and all the weapons are registered.
Well,
Thanks.
good, that's something. What about the insurance papers?
Liability insurance.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have some.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh, Sandy.
Well, you know, times have been tough. I mean, it's not as if anyone could get hurt.
Well, surely the council would have insisted you have some form of insurance.
I talked to a girl at the desk.
Oh, yeah? And?
Well, she didn't seem to have any problem with it. Anyway, what's the bother? No country bloke's going to sue me over a little thing like that.
How could he sue the council? It wasn't us who shot him.
Yeah, but it happened on council land and Sandy didn't have the right insurance, so...
Have you got any idea how much this would cost us? I mean, the legal fees alone would be crippling if someone is stuffed up. The admin manager's supposed to make sure this sort of thing doesn't happen.
Tell the admin manager not to be too tough on the girl. I mean, Sandy can be pretty smooth talking when he wants to be.
I hate to say this, but Sandy's a crack shot, isn't he?
Yeah?
Ever known him to miss a target?
Are you suggesting that he and Compo might be in this together?
I don't want to believe it either, but, you know,
I've never known him to do a dishonest thing in his life.
I've never known him to miss a target either.
So Sandy lets his insurance lapse on purpose. Sweet talks the kid at the council. Compo volunteers. Sandy shoots him in the hand. Got no insurance now. So Compo sues the council. Gets a big payout. Compo and Sandy split the proceeds 2 ways.
That's not a bad theory.
Oh, it's a lovely theory, but I'd like to see some good old-fashioned proof. What took you so long?
Been out looking for Adam Yarnos. He's not at his campsite and had a look around town. He's nowhere to be seen.
Hang on. I thought he was at the Imperial.
Yeah, I know. We had a little bit of an argument.
What sort of an argument?
Well, I thought he'd got the wrong idea. I might have misjudged the situation. I don't know, but I ended up kicking him out.
There is a happy medium between offering them your bed and kicking them out on the street, you know, Parrish.
I know. I thought I'd check in, then go back out looking.
All right, but I don't think Stacker would be stupid enough to do him any damage.
I should pick up Sandy.
What?
Well, I've got to ask the questions.
Never met Mr. Hayes in my life. Well, not till this afternoon.
You sure?
Yeah?
Because you know what they call him, don't you? Compo? Because he likes faking injuries for compensation.
Ah, scam artist. I knew it.
The only problem is, Mr. Rivers, that everyone keeps telling us what a top shot you are.
There's none better.
So how is it that Mr. Hayes ends up with an injury?
You think I'm in on it?
We have to ask these questions, Sandy.
The last 3 towns you and your wife have been in, it's been the same story, hasn't it? Crowds were down, a few unpaid bills, a few
So we're
checks.
doing it tough.
Tough enough to defraud the council?
Hey, Joe.
Ah, any luck finding your friend?
No, I looked everywhere, on every park bench and every dumpster. There's just nowhere to be seen.
Well, he's used to looking after himself, isn't he? He'll be fine.
Where's Tom?
What's up, Sandy?
I want to talk to Tom.
Sandy, what's the matter?
I don't know what to do, mate. I'm stuffed.
What's happened?
My gun collection. They're gone.
Well, who else knew they were there?
Everyone. Didn't make a secret of it. Well, my money's on that gypsy bloke. I owe him $1,000 and he'd steal a bloke's chook soon as look at him.
Well, we'd have to be starving before he sold them, of course, but nevertheless.
So is everything on this list?
Oh, yeah, he keeps the lists up to date, insures them. Wouldn't insure me and the kids, but those sainted guns.
Well, you got a few here. It's like your own private army.
Only 2 of them work. They didn't get those. Keep them in another case.
And they are?
A gallery gun I use in the action. An old bolt action 22 I used for potting rabbits. Well, when the grandkids started coming over to stay, I stuffed up the barrels of all the others.
But the thief could still sell them.
To collectors, yeah.
So, what, the total valuation would be what?
Oh, $15,000 last time I had them assessed. Today, there's not much change out of 20 grand, I reckon.
I'll get a copy.
Yeah. And, Sandy, you had them sitting in your caravan, did you?
Well, they were locked in a gun case, and we're usually in there or just outside.
So when were you both out?
This afternoon. I was in here getting a 3rd degree, and Maisie was taking a box of chockies to the hospital.
Oh, I was trying to put things right with us and Mr. Hayes.
Did you?
He wasn't even there. Been discharged.
Common theft is not Compo's style. Still, Stacker may have him worried enough, I suppose.
We should be talking to Stacker. I mean, he's the key.
You may have to face the possibility that the reason you can't find Mr. Janos is because he's taken the guns and run.
Just because the guy's down his luck doesn't mean he's suddenly responsible for every crime in Mount Thomas.
It does make him more desperate.
Sandy owes him money. That gives him motive. Yeah, all right, Lawson, go with her. Bring Stacker Nichols in. Wipe that grin off your face.
Steal guns? Why would I steal guns? I hate guns. I had enough of guns in the bloody army. Oh, Stacker's big. Let him carry the M60. Bloody great heavy thing it was, too. 10.5 kilos. You try lugging that through a paddy field.
Stacker, this wasn't out of a paddy field. It was out of a
And
caravan.
only good for one thing, and that was for killing people.
Did you take them?
No, I did not. I work for a living. And enjoying a bit of a punt does not make a man a criminal.
But you're not averse to a bit of knuckle on occasion.
But that doesn't make me a thief. I've just got a...
passionate nature.
Yeah.
Stacker, we're going to charge you with street betting.
It's getting so you can't make a dishonest living.
You will receive a summons in the mail. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Nichols, comma, D, full stop. What does a D stand for?
Dennis.
I prefer Stacker.
Yeah, so do I.
Immigration? Constable Joanna Parrish from Mount Thomas Station here. I've got a question regarding Hungarian names. Is it usual for the surname to be written before the first name? Right. Can you run a check for a Janos Adam for me?
Your whereabouts yesterday afternoon, Compo?
Home Alone.
It's a movie, not an alibi.
Yeah, but it was a good movie, though. I was nursing my wounds, what can I tell you?
What are the council's lawyers saying?
To make an ex gratia payment to keep it out of court. Otherwise, it'll cost hundreds of thousands. The trouble is, Compo will know that's what we're up to and he'll try and run us up. But he couldn't do that if you could prove it was a put-up job between him and Sandy.
Look, I told you before, I don't believe Sandy would
And
do
I
anything
don't believe
like...
that Sandy could miss a target.
Hope you haven't brought any more of that whiskey with you.
Bit early in the day for me. Boss is always busy, I see.
Oh, a bit of practice.
How are you, Sandy?
Hi, Tom. Doing a bit of practice.
You're going to have to adjust those sights. It's shooting a bit low.
Nice of you to put it that way. Here, have a go. I'll tell you what. Let's make it a fair dinkum contest,
Break it down. You
Oh,
can't
come
expect me to use...
Here.
You sneaky old bugger.
Satisfied? There's nothing wrong with the sights, mate. It's my eyes that are going. Yesterday, I aimed at the balloon, hit the bloke's hand. It's time for me to hang up the gun for good.
Hey, Joe, have a look at this. Place to share, a house with 3 girls. I can come and visit.
I've actually decided to stay put. I figured if I'm going to stay here, I may as well meet people, and where better place than the pub?
Good one.
Yeah.
Fax from the Immigration Department.
Boss, immigration just faxed this through.
And?
Janos Laszlo Adam, born 10/3/56, legally entered Australia under family reunion program in 1980. Sponsored by his grandparents who came here in 56 while Janos was still a baby. Married a Hungarian-Australian girl. He's been a permanent resident ever since.
So he's legal?
Yeah.
Well, if he's legal, then what's he so worried about being sent home for?
Who knows?
I have Compo's neighbour on the phone. Compo's in the backyard having a barney with your Hungarian friend, and Compo's holding a gun on him.
Silly
Just stay
looking Compo,
inside
don't
and we'll let you know what's
Could be one of Sandy's.
If you get not use the bloody thing it is.
Sandy's blocked the barrels.
You give guns back to old man. You give. Or you cash
Your witnesses! He's threatening me with that whip!
I'm a witness to you being in possession of stolen property, Compo.
If you don't arrest him...
Arrest?
I'm going to blow him away.
Sandy has blocked the barrels, Compo. Now, you fire that rifle, it's going to blow up in your face.
You bloody lunatic!
Keep away. No arrest.
Put the whip down.
And you take me back to Hungary.
All right, calm down. Nobody is going to send you anywhere.
I go back. Police, they kill me.
No one's going to send you back to Hungary, Janos.
You tell immigration.
Nobody's going to arrest you. It's all right.
My family tell me. I not married. I am a record. I steal.
You shoplifted. I saw your record. It's okay. No one is going to send you back to Hungary for that. You can trust me, Janos. You belong here, Janos. This is your home. It's okay.
Bloody clown shouldn't have been let in the country anyway.
Shut up. Get out. Come on.
When I come here, my grandfather get me job with family from Hungary. Very beautiful daughter. Fall in love, marry. I no have money. Take ring from shop to give her. Police come. Uniform. Oh, very scared.
What happened to your wife?
Things change. This year she say, get out. I find new man. I get angry. She say, make trouble. Immigration send you back, Hungary. You have record.
You've been here such a long time. I'm surprised that your English isn't better.
I work in Hungarian clubs, Hungarian restaurants. Meet no Australians. Speak Hungarian at home, like you speak English.
Your wife was taking advantage of you. Cheating you, like Compo and Stacker tried to do.
They say I have to lose. I get $500.
But you couldn't go through with it.
I did wrong thing long ago. No again.
So what do we do with you, Janos?
I already told you, Tom, I was only hanging on to the guns until he coughed up the 500.
Yeah, I'll bet. Speaking of which, you'll be charged with a breach of Section 23 of the Gaming, Lotteries and Betting Act, as well as the theft of the weapons.
Yeah, what about my compensation?
I don't know why you didn't ask for a solicitor.
I don't trust him.
Well, don't you think that I'm going to be a soft touch? We can offer you an ex gratia payment covering any medical bills.
I'd need a sweetener.
What did you say Stacker reckons you owe him?
$300.
All right. Medical bills plus a sweetener of $300.
$1,000.
$500 and not a penny more.
You're a hard woman, Chris.
Comes from mixing with hard men.
It's not that Janos doesn't trust you, Sandy, but we had a little bit of a talk. You wouldn't mind keeping an eye on you.
Bloody hell he would.
Oh, do you reckon there's anyone out there who can beat him at twirling a whip?
And that whip he was using, he made that himself.
He hasn't walked a wire in a while, but he reckons he could pick it up again.
Got a son his age. Always hoped he'd be a showy like us.
Little bugger turned himself into a lawyer.
We could dress him up as a Cossack.
Yeah, I always liked a Cossack act.
Yeah.
Ride a horse, son?
Ride a horse? Yes.
Come and have a word with us when you're finished.
Don't you go away now.
Sandy.
Janos, I want to thank you.
You thank me?
For trusting me. It makes me feel good, so thank you.
I thank you for being a busybody. Put your nose where not welcome. Thank you.
I always wanted to do that.
What?
Run away, join a circus.
Stretch my life is a circus. Well, how the hell was I supposed to know it was a bull?
There is a difference.
Yeah, I know that, but he didn't have to treat me like an idiot.
That's just his way.
Dealing with people so bloody complicated sometimes. I wish my dad was here. He always has an answer.
Can he tell the difference between a cow and a bull?
Oh, probably. He knows a fair bit about plumbing.
Mount Thomas Station to Mount Thomas 208.
Mount Thomas 208.
We have a report of a pickpocket operating at Sandy Rivers show on the old council depot site. Can you and Jack swing by and take a look?
Yep, roger that, Mount Thomas. What sort of show are we talking about?
Oh, cowboy shows. Just to come around Swifts Creek every couple of years. Sandy's this amazing trick shooter. Oh, it's great.
A cowboy show? I'm assuming this is some sort of country thing, is it?
Oh, no, you have to see it. It's fantastic.
Yes, I gave you my trust, and now it's all turned to dust. I was crying because of your lying. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me.
You've got to be joking.
Good country style entertainment. You'll love it.
And now, for the great old Australian bush art of whip cracking. This always takes me back to my droving days on the Darling River, where I first learnt to use one of these. Ta-da! Thank you, Maisie.
Going to smoke it. Thank you, Sandy. And remember, everybody, there's a standing $500 prize for anyone who can outdo Sandy's skills with a whip. Nobody's done it to date, but today could be your lucky day, eh? Come on, don't be shy. Ooh, we have a challenger. Your name, sir? A mystery contestant. Oh, step right up, don't be shy. Ooh, has whip will travel.
After the show, mate. We'll
Money,
talk about it
money.
after the show.
Hey, give him the money.
Money.
Give him the money, Sandy.
Horse and Bentham!
Good old-fashioned country entertainment. You right?
You having an off day, Sam?
Must be, Tom. You know me, never beaten.
Look, this man won fair and square.
Well, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
How did you go with the pickpocket?
No luck, unfortunately.
All right.